2, Definitive Edition for the Nintendo Switch. Since we last left off, we have just explored ever so slightly. I didn't do that much more. I ran into a ghost of the priest, one of the priests from this island, and he gave me a little hint as to how to move these statues. He said, hey, you know that book of hymns that you found in the archives? You should totally go to those statues and sing it to them so that you can put those demons to rest. He didn't say exactly all of those words, but he alluded to it. So I wanted to share the experience, some demon hunting, demon slaying. Before I do that, let me just go ahead and kind of forgot to do something. Copy. I need to shell myself. Not very much, just ever so slightly. Just ever so minor shilling. Promote yourself. Boop. That ought to do it. Okay, and now we're ready. Sing the melody written within.
The hymn twines around the effigy like a fine thread. Guardian burning bright with sourceful flame, abide the sacred call, reveal the godsless hall. Winged keeper, song doth bid you break. The priest shall scry the demon's lies, the chains await their captive. From stone to dust, from stone to dust. Like a charm.
Yeah, there we go. All right. Let's go. Oh, there's the hatch. Okay, I just had to wait for it, I guess. Ooh.
This must be one of those vaults.
That's always a good sign. You take a step into a place and all of a sudden the violinist just goes ham. All right. I see a spirit. What's in this gore? Got some sinew. Take that. Got a vase. That's another sack of gore, is it not? I guess not. I'm guessing that's the spirit of the priest that was sacrificed to stay here with the fallen. Ooh. Is that strength? No, it's finesse. It's a fine jacket. Fire resistance? That could go well on the Red Prince, maybe. If it's not better than, if it's not worse than what he already has, we'll find out. As soon as I finish checking the rest of these. That's a pretty fine tunic right there, I will say. On source orbs, am I going to learn how to craft source orbs? Flicking through the book, you see a page after page describing how to enchant grenades with a source orb, making them incredibly powerful. One example is fully illustrated, diagrams and all, and apparently the most dangerous one. How to curse a cluster grenade with a source orb. Also, now I know how to make curse grenades. Cool. That's pretty neat. I'll give this to the beast to hold. Alright, let's check the old equipment slot. Hold up, this might actually be better than what Ethan's wearing. 127 to 186. Yeah, it's better. Red Prince already has something, right? Yeah, his grants some pyrokinetic. I'll keep that on him and I'll just take the fire resistance for Ethan. There we go. Quick save just in case something goes wrong. Spirit of Brother Robert. Hello, Brother Robert.
The spirit of a priest lifts his eyes to yours. When he speaks, he rasps, as if there were dust in his voice.
I watch the gate. Who goes there?
Look him up and down. Tell him he need not worry about you.
I watch the gate. I watch the one who must be watched. I watch the one who should be dead but can only be chained. I watch the gate.
Tell him if there's anything living that cannot be killed, you've yet to meet it.
You must leave. The gate is locked forever. The lock is broken. The key is thrown away.
The lever part of the lock mechanism seems to be missing. There is no prise with which to open the door.
Ooh. Do I have anything that... I really wish that key items would just kind of like shift to the top. How about this long branch? Will this long branch do the trick? You've crafted nothing. What about this sharp piece of metal? Nope. I guess it has to be a very specific thing. And I'm not sure if I've even found that thing. What could it... At least everything's sorted by type. I think. Alright, yeah. That sucks. So beyond just having the hymn puzzles, I have to actually find... Oh, wait. Hold up. I think I know where I need to do. I think I know what to do. Yes. I need to go... here. Yeah. That should totally be it. If it isn't, I have no idea what I need to do, but I'm pretty sure that's it. Down this way, through this gate.
The great forge is black with a sort of...
Okay. So if I were to load a silver bar in here, would that make the lever that I need? Because there was a bar of silver lying beside this forge. If I can just find it in my inventory. It's in here somewhere. Probably scrolled past it several times over. In fact, it's probably in someone else's pockets, maybe. Is the Red Prince perhaps holding it? No. So it's probably in Ethan's pockets. Let me sort by latest added. It should be near the bottom. Yeah, I'm good on the... Ah, here it is. Silver bar.
The great forge is black with...
Ah. It stays... and I can't sort it here either. That's crystal, not silver. Ah, there it is. Right next to the rabbit's paws. Silver lever shaft. There we go.
Shaft to open one of the vault doors.
One of the vault doors. So what I gather from that is I need probably one for each. If I don't really care. It was only 55 gold worth anyway. I think silver would sell for more, but I guess I'm glad it didn't, because then I would have maybe have sold it. And then where would I be? Up the river without a paddle. It's back this way. Towards the town. mean, I only assume this works because Ethan said one of.
The lever part of the lock mechanism seems...
Please be near the bottom. Ugh. I have to find it. I mean, I already know what goes here. Can it be near the top? I don't have to dig for it. Ugh. Don't even remember what the darn thing looks like already. Long branch. There it is, silver lever shaft. Boom. Get in.
Presence accosts you. You cannot see it, yet know it is there. It is in front of you, then behind, then finally within. You hear its whispers. The master must teach you, so that you may become a master in turn. And then it is gone.
Uh-huh. So what have you to say to me now that the key is found?
I watched the gate. I watched the gate. You must leave. The one who must be chained will take your soul. Do not let it speak. Do not let it speak to you. No. You must leave. You must not speak to it. You must not speak to the one who must be chained. It will steal your soul. It will steal your very soul.
Raise a hand. Let the source ripple between your fingertips. Let the priest that you tell the priest that you have the power of which mere mortals cannot even dream. Tell him you can kill the one who must not live. Lean towards him. Let him see your strength, the likes of which he has never seen before. Tell him you won't talk to whatever lies beyond the gate. Quick kill, in and out. Promise. I mean, this one makes the most sense, but I love this. I love this. It's like, oh, no, don't worry about it. It'll be fast. Just in and out. Done.
Kill it if you can, but do not let it speak. I beseech you, do not let it speak. The lock will work. The gate will open. I am the key. I am the gate.
I mean, I kind of already fixed the key. I already fixed the gate. What do you want about, buddy? If you were gonna just open the door, open sesame style, would have been awesome if you had done that prior. Okay, so what's the play here? Do I just waltz on in? Or do I have to like sneak around and like backslash it? Because if it speaks to me, it will end my existence as I know it. Let's find out. We're gonna go ahead and split me off. And we're just gonna walk into the room. Hey, don't talk to me. Never talk to me again. So the room I found was like an unused... Interesting. You have a lot of health and armor, so I cannot just kill you without you potentially talking to me. Let's see what happens. Eh.
I know the weakness of your heart.
No, I didn't mean to
On
talk.
all fours lies chained in the pit.
Do you know who you are, God-woken? Do not leave me here to rot and die. Show me the goodness of your heart, God-woken. I know you.
The lizard closes her eyes, takes a deep breath, and begins to speak inside.
I know who you are. I know what you want. I know your good heart. I know you want to set me free.
Imagine the honeyed voice turning to poison in your mind. Use the thought to resist. Tell yourself you're being hypnotized. Try to see the truth behind the beauty of her voice. Tell her to shut her swing-tongued mouth right now, or you'll shut it for her. Tell her you'd love to help, but you're all out of source keys.
With a jolt, she is repulsed. When next she speaks, it is through gritted teeth.
I know who you are. I know what you want. You will not get it, for you are nothing. Nothing. Get out!
Fight me. Alright, you know what? since I can just kind of prowl about in here with really no negative repercussion, burn the witch! Burn the witch! I know the weakness of your body. Hold up. Is she freeing herself? That ain't good. Sweet fire, lady. That did nothing. Fireball! Oh shoot, I am freeing her. Hold up, hold up, hold up. That's not good. Okay, maybe take a knife approach. Apparently, I may have accidentally been freeing her by burning the stakes that bound her. Minor mistake. Ever so slightly minor. It's fine. Probably. It's okay. It's daijoubu. We got this still. We are totally in control. 100%. We just won't burn the witch. Apparently burning the witch, not the play to take here. Stabbing the witch, however. Bleeding the witch out. That's the play. Burn the witch! Oh, it's so tempting, Nougats, but my fires, they rage unquenched. They light up the pillars that bind her. Doesn't seem to work. Burn everything! We'll kill her dying lights. Oh god, what is this? My screen. It's turned into an NES game. What happened? And the words are still, the letters are still appearing at the top of the screen. I don't know if you can see it. I think it's fine. I think it's okay. This is probably fine. The loading symbol's also still at the bottom, and Larian is to the bottom right. Yeah, see, everything's fine. I don't know what you were worried about. It's all good. Okay, so this time we're gonna stab her. We're gonna make sure that we don't accidentally burn everything to the ground. We're gonna make sure that Red Prince, what are you doing? Red Prince, no, don't burn the witch. Red Prince, burn the witch. This is one of the hardest fights. So what you're saying is I should totally set her free and then fight her. That's what you're telling me, right?
I know the weakness of your heart.
I know the weakness of your body.
I know the weakness of your heart. I know.
What do you mean, miss? She's standing there chained. What do you mean, missed? Rupture the tendons.
I know the weakness of your heart. I know who you are. I know the weakness of your heart. I know who you are. I know the weakness of your heart. I know who you are. I know the weakness of your heart.
Guys, I think she knows who I am.
Who you are. I know the weakness of your heart.
Ah, darn it. She got her health back. Everything was on
I
cooldown.
know the weakness of your heart.
Is this the only person you found chained like this on the island? This is the first one that I found. I've yet to break the other statues. This is the first one I went into. How do I get my friends down here? I want them to help me. This might not be the fight you're thinking of. Got it. I would like very much to attack. Ah, here we are. Basic attack. Eh.
Hurts, doesn't it?
You are. I know who you are. I know who you are. I know who you are. I know weakness of your heart. I know who you are. I know the weakness of your heart.
That was one of the hardest fights. Fire resistance. Josephus. I mean, do I get better rewards if I like let her do her thing? Is that the case? Or maybe there's just one of the... Like, do I get better rewards if I were to, like, break these pillars and free her, rather than, like, just taking her out before she gets a chance to fight back? Because she did. They're all about the same? Okay. Why am I split? Min-max run would free her, then kill her. So that's like more experience then.
I watched the gate, but the one who should be dead is dead. I'll watch the gate no more.
I mean, that seemed pretty easy. I'll try the fight. And if it's not great, then I'll just roll it back to this point. Then again, loading in this game takes forever. I'll just move on. Ah. Hello, friends. What have you to say to me?
The chill of the vault seems even colder for what you have just witnessed.
Better to kill a man honestly than to lock him up with the demon for eternity. Sometimes one must be sacrificed for the good of many. Suffer the consequences of your actions.
A dusty old chamber with a demon locked inside. There's a metaphor in here somewhere. Why these folks would volunteer for it is beyond me.
Folks locked away with demons. Demons bound by enchanted chains. There's something barbaric about it all.
To lock away the problem is simply to admit failure. What we see here is intellectual defeat, the child of stupidity.
Alright, next statue, where would that be? Where's the next one? Here we are.
The flaming figure emits the hymn winged keep from stone to...
Boop. I will say, if nothing else, I feel a little bit bad about destroying the statues. They were pretty nice architecture. Not to mention there were supposed to be, like, monuments to the people who, like, like, sacrificed themselves, and I'm just like, I gotta get in. Day 25. The chains at least seem to be holding. There were some moments of concern, but the columns do their work. No soul shall escape this room. $10 Ah, another torn diary page. Day 31. It's time. There isn't any more I can do. I can only pray that it was enough. Oh, I forgot to open the vase. The vases. Hello, Brother Calvin.
A trembling spirit wrings his hands, his eyes darting around the room. They settle on you.
What are you doing here? What do you want? You must
Loot.
linger. You mustn't remain.
I want loot.
One must not mean harm to do it. Please, go.
His hands shake. He clears his throat.
As a priest, I had a patient. A dastardly demon held him in its grasp. The demon absorbed all his pain in exchange for his soul. I was certain we'd only diminish the demon by overwhelming my patient with pain.
Uh.
I
Uh-huh.
planned to torture the demon until it gave up its grip over the poor fellow. I began in earnest, but his cries pierced my heart. Even if the treatment could save him, I hadn't the stomach nor the soul for it. So I lied to the others. I told them there was no helping him. I told them to seal us down here, where he could do no harm, where I could guard his prison. Better one soul damned than two.
Ask if you can help banish the demon that plagues his former patient.
This demon gluts itself on pain. Only the utmost torture would draw him forth. I couldn't do it. I refused to subject myself or my comrades to such barbarism. If you've the stomach for such an ungodly task, I won't keep you from it. Perhaps you could inflict the pain that's needed. But it is a devil's business. We broke the lever for the door and we locked him inside, so that none would ever attempt to free him. No matter what, the demon itself must not be freed. The horrors he would wreak upon our world. It's the silver shaft that's missing. There's an anvil where silver can be properly melted. That ought to do it.
And that we already know.
The lever part of the lock mechanism seems to be missing. There is no prise with which to open the door.
Once again, I really wish that this was like towards the top. My hoarding ways are coming back to bite me. There it is.
It's not working. Something to this I'm not seeing.
You, open it.
You should go from here. This is no place for the living. My vigil is eternal. It won't cease until I'm convinced, truly convinced, something might change for the better. For now, we remain as we must, stuck between action and inaction, watching, waiting. As the lever's fixed, perhaps you could extract him. But you'd have to be able to contain him, defeat him once he'd been loosed. Who am I to say if you're prepared for that?
Tell him you think you've got the size of the situation. You'll be fine. Ask him to let you free of his burdens. Ask him to let you free him of his burdens. To give him rest at last, to put an end to this. Tell him you performed countless exorcisms. You know what to expect, and you won't fail.
I suppose the alternative is no better than trusting you. Go, do what you can.
Alright, this one's gonna suck a little bit more, because it's like, no, you have to, inflict him with pain.
This demon knows no remorse, no remorse.
Day 1. Extreme precautions must be taken to ensure the security of the vaults. The demons seem at times on the verge of breaking through their chains. Should such an eventuality take place, we must prevent them from escaping. The levers that could open the doors must be broken. In I go.
Look at you. Handsome. Handsome. Come close, won't you? A little closer still. My, how long it's been. How very, very long it's been. Would you believe Brother Calvin locked me up in here because he said I was possessed by a demon? Just because I don't feel pain. Have you ever heard anything so superstitious?
Well, I've seen them in the flesh, so I well believe it.
Well, they didn't look like me, did they?
Some of them did, yeah.
Maybe I was a little kooky back then. But you'd be amazed how sobering millennia of imprisonment can be.
Praises heaven that's all over.
His mouth twists in an ugly snarl as he stutters that last sentence, and a flicker of something unrecognizable yet malevolent flashes across his gaunt face.
You are here to free me, right?
Whistle innocently and take your leave. Oh.
The dwarf's face becomes calm, serene even. He looks into your eyes, tranquil as a baby lamb.
Well then, just destroy the pillars. Nothing to it, for one not wrapped in chains.
Why do these chambers not have ladders? Have to do things the hard way. Now then, where were we? Ah, yes.
As you strike him, the dwarf's face changes, becomes softer somehow. He almost looks like a different person. When he speaks, his voice is quieter, more reserved.
Yes, please, release me from him. The pain, I can take it, but he can't.
The dwarf's face flickers and changes, becoming hot red and enraged.
What are you doing? Stop it! Stop it now! Stop it and destroy the pillars!
No.
You're not going to walk away, are you? Are you? Is that all you've got? This close there. This bloody prison. This bloody prison. This bloody body.
Hurts, doesn't it?
What's going on? Okay. That was weird for a sec. The chains were like... Yoink. La-da-da-dee, la-da-da-dum. Don't mind me, just on my way out.
The demon has been defeated at last, but the fellow he possessed had to be sacrificed too.
He may have been possessed, but he was a person. Innocent as you or I. This isn't right.
Poor fella. Still, better freedom than a life beholden to a demon.
Liberty or death? He has both now, and he's better off for it.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen Beast agree with the Red Prince. Usually, like, me, Lose, and Beast all say the same thing, and then Red Prince chimes in at the very end with, like, the complete opposite take. It's always funny.
I do hope you will do what I could not. I hope you will free that poor soul.
I kinda did. Why are you still here?
His hand shakes.
As a priest, I planned to, so I lied, to better one soul damn.
I mean, I did, right? Yeah. So, what's up? Huh. Kind of odd. Kind of weird. The other dude left after I did the deed. Maybe I have to, like, do them all and then come back to him. Maybe. Well, there's more to be done. I think one more, maybe. Though, is this one I've already done? Yeah, it is. I just came from a different angle. So it's this way I need to go. I mean, I think there's a fourth, too. for now, we'll take this one.
You might expect
Huh?
the stone figure was welcome.
Stony Tony, thank you for the follow. This
is
isn't Hyrule? No, this is just Breath of the Wild 2. This is all the calamity that's around us. We found some special boots that we don't take damage when we walk on it. It's pretty cool.
The hymn twines a winged keeper, song doth bid you from stone to dust, from stone to dust.
But yes, welcome. Yeah, this is just Breath of the Wild 2. There's a 2 in the title, I'm not lying. Nothing in the vase. This game is awesome. I'm really enjoying it. This is my first time playing it through at the behest of Nougats and Kalari. Oh, there's a source orb there. Yoink. Where's the ghost priest here? Oh, there he is. Brother Morgan.
The spirit of a young robed man paces the chamber anxiously. He sees you approach. A look of trepidation crosses his spectral features.
One of your faves of all time. What is your top fave of all time?
Did my order send you? To cure the child?
I'm not sure if we've established that before. Say that nobody sent you and ask him if he's aware that he's dead. Ask him about the child that you mentioned. She's in need of a cure? You have it for the PS4. You're currently still in Fort Joy and playing Ranger Polly. Cool. Is it your first playthrough or is it a repeat?
Some form of demon seized her and nested inside her mind. She cannot speak or move. We did what we could to help, but we could not risk provoking the beast within.
First time, just got the game a few months back. You have a lot in store for you. This game is fantastic. And yes, so it is DOS 2. Okay, cool. Mine is, I have to give it to Wind Waker, just because, once again, Zelda's my favorite franchise, and Wind Waker is my favorite Zelda game. It wasn't my first, it was like my third, but it was the first one that I owned and finished.
It was my duty to watch over her, but I was never relieved of that duty. She has no family that we know of. All she had was a pet cat. That poor girl's life is drifting past her, thanks to that demon.
Her cat wouldn't have happened to be named Quercus, would it? You've replayed it so many times. I know I'm definitely gonna... Odds are I'm gonna be playing it over a couple of times. Gotta go with Final Fantasy Tactics as your favorite game. Close is Persona 5 Royal. I really hope that Persona 5 comes to Switch at some point, or at least Steam. Since Persona 4 is on Steam, I'm hopeful. Because I do want to try that game at some point.
The spirit falters, momentarily lost for words. Finally, he musters a nod.
I played, I don't know if it's probably, I don't think it's the same game or if it was just a port. I played Final Fantasy Tactics on the GBA. I don't know how close I was to finishing it. I think I was on the final fight, but I never got around to finishing it because I just couldn't do it. I would get like midway through the fight and then lose.
I was hungry and thirsty for days. Then I rested. When I woke up next to my corpse, I thought I was delirious. I hoped I was delirious. But eventually, I realized what had happened. Her cell is just over there. I can let you in. But are you sure you can help her? What are you going to do?
Admit that you don't know what you're going to do yet, but you'll try your best. Assure the spirit that you'll figure out what to do, but he has to let you into herself first. Lie and say that you have unique powers that can cure the girl if he lets you in.
Some of the best minds in Riverlon couldn't help this girl. And you think you can do better than they did?
It was a spin-off of the original Tactics. Got it. So they released the original on PS1 and PSP. Yeah, I've always been a Nintendo guy. when I was younger, you know, can't really afford every platform, and Nintendo was like the first one I had, so
Everybody else
I
is
just kind of stuck with it.
I'll let you in, but promise me one thing. Whatever happens, take her away from this place. Far away.
Agree to take her with you. Lie and say you agree to his terms. Say that you want to see exactly what you're facing before you make such a promise. Refuse.
Please. I've waited a long time for this.
That is a real answer. You really expect me to be like, oh yeah, I'll take this potentially like super possessed, very dangerous child with me. Sure. All right, fine.
The spirit can't help but smile.
I knew you had good in you. The moment I laid eyes on you. Come, I'll let you in. Take good care of her. Bring her somewhere peaceful. Don't disturb the demon within her. There's no telling what could happen if it breaks free.
Well, I mean, we're gonna find out, considering you want me to just... Brother Morgan, you're lucky I'm a sucker. A sucker that has to always choose the heroic option. It's how I ended up getting this hero status. It's like, wow, you sure can't do anything bad. Grew up with the NES and SNES, got a summer job and bought the PS1 and been with Sony since. Play all the consoles though, but only own a PS4 and your brother an Xbox One. Very nice. Yeah, for PlayStation, I would go to my cousin's house. Whenever I would go to my cousin's for the holidays, we would end up playing on his PlayStation. Hello, Buttons.
Away. Do you hear me? Away! I won't let anyone hurt my mistress anymore.
Note that the cat has remarkable loyalty even beyond death. Ask the cat for permission to approach its mistress. Tell the cat to back down or you'll smash its bones to dust. Growl that you're just taking a closer look, regardless of what the cat says. It would be better if it just stood down. Tell the cat you mean no harm, you just want to try and help. Tell the cat that its loyalty is admirable, but loyalty alone won't help.
The tension eases out from the cat's skeletal form. It sits.
Go on. I'll be watching. Mistress saved me when I was a kitten. She took me in, fed me and kept me warm. She
Kill
deserves
them?
loyalty.
But...
I won't leave her
I
side
can maybe help.
not till she wakes. My heart stopped beating and my flesh fell away. No matter. I'm staying here.
How dare you do this to me? Alright. JK, okay. Whew. The knives go away. God.
The young girl lies still and silent in the center of the floor, bound by chains. Difficult to do anything for her until those are removed.
Oh, come on. The last two people were able to talk. Fine. I don't want to whittle down my knives. Just jump over here. We'll just start a little campfire, making sure not to burn the witch. Path is interrupted. That's dangerously close. This isn't though. Eh. Why did you run towards the fire, cat? Seriously, how does Fire Whip not reach down there? It's so weird. Okay, another chain down. I can maybe... Yeah, I think from here I can get both of them. This won't end well. I have a strong feeling that this will not end well, but We'll see how that plays out. Yep, that's perfect. Boop. Switch back to Ethan. Why did you run into the fire? No! Stupid, stupid, stupid cat. Luckily, it's only targeting Ethan. If I just run away, it'll be fine. I just need to get far away enough from the fight that it ends. There we go. Please don't be hostile towards me anymore. Nope, you're still a red dot. You're still a red dot. I can't approach anymore because now you'll just... We were so close. Why did you run into the fire and then why did you blame me for it? That was silly. That was just silly. So what other games do you play, Stony Tony? The cat didn't get that it was a joke. No sense of humor on that one. It's a little burn between friends. God, reading that just brought me back to Team 4-Star with Krillin and Frieza. You cut off my tail! Can't you take a joke? We're almost there. We're almost back in. My ears, okay. This time I'll just... My knives won't break, they'll be fine. Oh, I applied acid to it. Nice. Oh wait, that doesn't do damage, it just whittles away armor, which it doesn't even have. Play RPGs mainly, just starting this up. You've got about 500 hours combined in Skyrim and Fallout 4, 100 in Persona 5 Royal, and that's just a few. Yeah, I really like RPGs as well. I definitely love the Xenoblade series. I have all 3 of those games. Well, I say all 3, but there's Torna, which I still haven't gotten. Definitely put a lot of time into Fire Emblem. And then this game is fantastic. Wait, is this not broken? There we go. I just had to wait for it to despawn.
The young girl lies silently on the floor, eyes open and staring. Her only movement is the tiniest rise and fall of her chest. Her fingers seem to grip you ever so slightly.
Whisper for her to be strong, but if she can't be strong, then you're here for her. Softly tell her that everything's alright, there's nothing to be afraid of. Demand that she focus. You can't help her if she won't help herself.
The girl's grip tightens. A flush of color spreads across her previously bloodless features. She's grown stronger, strong enough to move, perhaps.
It's always nice watching people enjoy DOS 2 for the first time. Pay attention to me! Go away! God. TFS were just fantastic. I'm really going to miss Dragon Ball Z Abridged, like, so much. But they're doing other things, and they're happy, and that's cool. I'm gonna let go of her hand and see what happens. I don't want to teleport her straight away to the Lady Vengeance and then, like, go there and everyone's, like, dead.
The girl's hand drops limply. Whatever strength she mustered has dissipated.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
The girl's grip tightens. A flush of color spreads across her previously bloodless features. She's grown stronger, strong enough to move, perhaps.
Okay, fine. We'll teleport Mini Lose over to the Lady Vengeance. This can only go well, right? No! Kill it like the rest. Yeah, I remember one of my friends telling me about it in high school. God, it was so long ago now. It was freshman year, even. And he was telling me about, like, the Napa scenes. And I was like, man, you're telling me all about it. It's like, you're telling me all of the jokes. Like, why? What reason do I have to watch it? And then I, like, sat down one day and I actually watched it. Next thing I know, we're, like, making references to each other in the middle of classes. It was quite a time. Robe of Knowledge, Stinger, 2 finesse, 1 single-handed, lifesteal. I hate that I can't compare it. It's only ever so slightly stronger than what I'm currently using, I think. And I don't remember if Lose needs an up... Wait, but I'm getting this. I would be a fool to take this, 39 to 202. It's exactly the same. I mean, the bonuses are different. This one gives finesse, but yeah, I would be a fool to take literally what I'm going to get as part of my initial reward anyway. And I am not a great fool. Alright, let's replace one of these. Do I replace Twist the Knife or Nose Cutter? This one gives me dual wielding. This one has like more status ailments. I'll replace Nose Cutter. Just because Twist the Knife sounds cooler. Though, hold up. This one... No, they're exactly the same in terms of damage. That's fine. Alright, jump back up. Oh, wait. Oh, no, her ghost cat is still down there. I have to go back down. Hold on. I can't ditch the Skelecat. What the heck? It stayed with her all that time. Why didn't it get teleported too? So how's Polymorph treating you? I'm just assuming since you like Dragon Ball Z Bridge, you like anime. If so, which ones do you? Yeah, I like anime. I primarily watch ones that get recommended to me by friends.
I can still smell her. She
Hold
must
on.
be near. I'll find her, no matter how long it takes.
Dude, let me teleport you to the Lady Vengeance. What the heck? Why? Anywho, ones I've seen, my favorite ones I would say are like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I really enjoyed that one. I'm watching My Hero Academia. Death Note was like one of the first that I watched. That I would say Death Note is the first one I watched that I knew what anime was, because you know I watched some before that, like on Toonami back in like the Cartoon Network days, and I thought that those were just cartoons. So like Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, and like Yu Yu Hakusho, and or some other ones, Bobobo, Naruto.
Wherever
I didn't finish all of
I
those,
hope it's a better place than
but I did
this.
watch them.
Thank you. Take care of her. Cure her if you can. My task here is done.
Maybe Jahan can do something like that. Claynad and Claynad After Story I watched. Oran High School Host Club I watched. It was middle school and I had female friends, so I watched Oran High School Host Club. It was good. I liked it. Are there any more? There's one more. No, there isn't. Is there? Hold up. There might be one more. I feel like there's one more. To Your Eternity. I'll have to give that one a go. I watched the first season of The Great Pretender. That was pretty... I liked that one a lot. I'm trying to think of what else I've watched. Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0. I finished. And I'm pretty sure I watched all of the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Like back when it aired on TV. I also, and for that matter, I also watched Bakugan back in the day. God, there's more. I can't recall all of them off the top of my head. I saw Kaze no Stigma, Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple. Yeah, there's more. But I can't recall all of them off the top of my head. It's nice you have Fly with your Ranger. Oh, that's a very nice combination. Thinking of going to Ranger Summoning now. You have to check out your Eternity. Claynat series is amazing, and you're currently watching Initial D again. Oh, that's the racing one, right? Where all like the Eurobeat stuff comes from. Alright, him I've spoken to. Do you have anything new to say to me now that I've done, I think, all of them?
The spirit has resumed his vision.
Brother Trent, Sister Agnew.
Nope. Alright, nothing new there. Yeah, I really liked Claynat. I would say of the slices of life that I've watched, that one would be my favorite. Okay, I think we're done here on Blood Moon Island. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we are. Because this was empty. This was just to make the levers. The drifting animate's amazing. Nice. Yeah, in terms of like new stuff, I would probably recommend Great Pretender. There are a couple of like different plots just in season 1 alone, and they're all really like interesting. It's an anime about con artistry. One of the first slice of life animes was Love Hina, but it's also a harem anime. Got it. Yeah, I don't really watch like harem anime. Oh, speaking of harem anime, I also watched Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, and it's not a harem anime, but I saw Sword Art Online. But only up until Gun Gale. I finished Gun Gale, and then I'd also started Attack on Titan, and at that point, my my old laptop died. So I was like, I didn't have a laptop for a couple months, and then when I finally did get one, I had just started college, so I didn't get around to finishing like either of those series. Though, as I like look around on the internet nowadays, it's like mentioning Sword Art Online makes you a pariah. So maybe it's okay that I didn't finish that one. Though I hear it got better, but I don't know if that's, like, true or not. I think I can move on to, like, the next area. I think I'm more or less done here. I mean, I feel like I'm still missing stuff.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Attack on Titan is amazing. I was reincarnated. Oh, yeah, I also watched that one, though I didn't finish it. But yeah, that's a really good isekai. Also, God, the moment you said isekai, I can't believe I forgot this one. Konosuba. I watched Konosuba. That's a really funny one. I liked that one a lot. You'd also recommend Darker Than Black. That's definitely one I've heard of before. Plastic Memories. That sounds familiar. I don't remember. Mushishi, X-Files for More Chill, Vinland Saga, Vikings. Yeah, of those I've definitely heard of Darker Than Black, but I'm not sure if I've heard of Plastic Memories. Also, Tony, here's a link to my Discord. It's not very active in terms of like socializing, but I do post when I go live there. So if you want to ever like just drop in and then just get notified on when I go live that way, that's a-okay if you want to join it. If not, I totally understand. I'm just dropping it there because you seem cool. Let me hit the shops real quick, and then I'm just gonna head to the Lady Vengeance. Nougats, do you think we're ready? Do you think we're ready to head on to Act 3?
Buying or selling? Capital.
Much appreciated.
Good luck to you.
Yeah, as of late, I've mainly been As of late, I've mainly been playing this game because I really want to get as far as I can before I start some other games, which I do plan on soon. Because I'm picking up East 9. Oh, hold on. Sorry, let me get out of here. I'm so sick of hearing these two. Who, where? What did you like to know? God, please. Stop talking. Okay. I'm picking up East 9, which is the sequel to East 8, Lacrimosa of Dana, which is a fantastic game if you haven't played it. It's easily one of my favorite games on the Switch. Smells worse so here than a dozen rotten eggs in a vat of vinegar. I know, I hate it. Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, because I love the Phoenix Wright series, and Neo: The World Ends With You. So there's 3 games on my agenda that I... Keeping it together, Link. I'm alright, as long as I don't think about it too much. Oh god. Never forget. Are they decided or by type? I don't even know, dude.
I don't fancy starving along with the rest of this town. It's all well and good for you with your rations. We've got to take what we can get.
Okay, I think I think there's not really anything here that's left for me to buy in terms of like upgrades. Okay. Let's just head on down to the Lady Vengeance. Wait, no. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna check my active quests. If there are any... Oh my god, I just remembered. That kid! Oh god. I hope that quest wasn't on a timer, because if so, rip his mom. You also recommend Mononoke and Dororo. I've heard Mononoke, I think that's one of my friends' favorites. Dororo, I don't remember if I've seen. I've also seen that one Studio Ghibli movie that everyone has seen, Spirited Away. That's the one. I have to remember the name of it. I'm pretty sure that's like the one that the one Studio Ghibli movie that like everyone has seen. The art style of Mononoke is pretty nice. Okay, so I need to find a way to get over here. I never did. Bridgekeeper's house, shattered tomb door. If I go over here, okay, we're gonna try and do that. Before I leave, we're definitely gonna try and do that. That was like the first quest this is like the first quest I took up when I got here, and I never got around to finishing it because I got so sidetracked. Just join the Discord. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. I do hope that as I get more people, like, you know, maybe some talkative types will join in, and then from there, like, it'll become active. The issue is I suck at initiating conversations, so maybe that's what it'll take. It's locked. Huh. Well, that's the way I need to go. and God forbid I climb down. Have you rescued the man in the barrel? Yes, I have rescued the man in the barrel. Can I lockpick this? Perfect. All right. That guy was silly. He was. It was funny. When you get him out of town and then he's just like back in it. All right. Let's fight some void. Oh no, is that her? Oh no. Oh no, I got here too late. No. It made you hop on the game and watch while you play? Nice. Dude, I do the same thing. Yesterday I was watching my friend play Pokemon Unite, and a couple of my other friends had told me like, hey, like you should totally like start playing this. And I was like, if I get around to it, I'll get around to it. But yesterday I watched one of my friends play it because he was streaming it, and I finally started playing it myself, and now I'm already at like great rank or something. Oh god, this is gonna be such a curb stomp. I really wish I had gotten here sooner. I'm gonna just do this right now. Look at that, that one's already taken down to 47 HP. Look at that, single digit numbers. What a time to be alive. Alright, time to bust out the bug zapper. I have to get closer. I can't zap you unless I get closer. Oh my god, I forgot JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm forgetting all the anime I've seen. I've seen all of JoJo's up to part 5. I've yet to watch part 5. I watched parts 1, 2, 3, and 4. No, stop moving. Attack, please. There we go. And now we chuck a fireball. Oh, it's too far. The reason I haven't seen part 5 yet is that I was planning on watching it at the same time as my friends so we could talk about it afterwards. Because they were the ones that got me into JoJo's. And as far as I knew, they had only seen up to part 4. And then like months after like telling them that I had finished part 4, I was like, yeah, you know, at some point, you know, we'll all have to sit down and like catch part 5 together. And they're like, oh, we watched part 5 like months ago. It's like, are you kidding me? I was not thrilled. I've earned the hero tag. This is the 3rd time I've earned the hero tag. Please stop giving me the hero tag. Okay, I wasn't too late. That's her. That's totally her. Played a little bit of the alpha already, but stop so you can experience the full game with fresh eyes. Jiz is one of my favorite characters. I've read most of the books about him, and JoJo's an okay anime. Yeah, it's not my favorite, but it's definitely good. The memes from JoJo, though? Yeah, it's definitely spawned a lot of memes. You couldn't believe it was referenced in Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion? Oh boy. It's referenced in so many things, it's crazy. I remember playing Persona Q, and apparently, I played the Persona 4 side first, but then when I played the Persona 3 side, apparently when you meet the Persona 4 characters for the first time, they all do JoJo poses. And I didn't know that at the time because I played that game before I got into JoJo, but I found out later on, it's like, oh, good lord.
Mari flashes a massive horsey smile at you, then winces, her left arm hanging limply at her side.
By the seven, that was something. What'd I tell you? Nice scratch on me. None that last, at least. Glad my little guy got to see it.
'Tis but a flesh wound. Nod at where her hand is pressed to her abdomen and ask if she's alright. Tell her she has a knack for understatement. Say you do what you can when you must. Tell her that bloodshed even of these creatures brings you no pleasure. Yeah, right.
With an attitude like that, you ought to join up with the Order. They're always on the lookout for fighters like you, especially these days. Didn't catch your name, though. I'm Mari.
I've heard of you. I've met your boy Baron across the river.
Baron? My loyal lad. I gotta run or waddle back over to him. Guess those beasties landed a swipe or two after all.
Okay, maybe don't go this way though, because there's a lot of cursed acid, poison.
She winces and clutches her belly, but slaps you hard on the shoulder with her other hand.
We owe you a debt. Oh, if you hadn't rolled in when you did, I might be whistling Teedle-Dee in a Voidwoken's belly by now. Always happy to squash a bug if I get the chance. Especially with a toughie like you on the front. Hate to cut this short, but I ought to dash off. My boy's waiting for me.
Okay, but you're gonna lower the bridge, right?
I'm lowering the bridge, though.
There we go.
I find myself slightly indisposed for the moment.
You're at full health. Why are you hurt? We're at full health.
My lad's gonna want to make sure.
Yeah, totally. I can totally lower the bridge. Where are the bridge's controls? So like a lever or something I'm missing here? Ah, here we are. Da-da-da. Off you go.
There you are. And how's my little spider monkey doing? Safe and sound.
Spider monkey? You mean dragon?
Come here, you.
Mother and son fall into a tight embrace. One tear rolls down Mari's nose, falls on the black stubble on Baron's head. She strokes the wet drop away, smiling. Mari seems oblivious to you. Her eyes are closed, her lips turned in a serene smile as she strokes Baron's head.
My boy, my good, good boy.
Hey, wait, one sec. Ma, look! Thank you so much for helping my ma. All those Voidwoken. Sheesh, thank the gods everyone is okay.
Thank the gods. Oh, thank the mum. And our friend here too.
Say you are glad to help. Tell them they should be careful. Bombs won't be enough if the Voidwoken gets stronger.
I know a good arm when I see one. I'll tell my cousin Raymond what you did. He's real high up in the Order.
Ah.
He's visiting Brookwood as we speak.
Ah.
He has some good work for you.
Ah, Raymond, yes. Good old Raymond. Say, ask where they'll go now. Their house is surrounded by the corpses of Voidwoken and may not be safe. Say you've rarely seen so many Voidwoken in one place. Ask if they have any idea why they were drawn here.
Some dwarves, locals, attacked a Magister caravan. Must have been sorcerers inside. Voidwoken must have sensed them. Came in formation like a proper battalion. Never seen anything like it. No match for the bomber pair at the Bridgeside Cottage. Right, Baron?
As rain.
We're off into town. Best of luck to you, mate. And come say hi if you make your way inside.
Oh, look at these little rewards here. So humble. From a time when those would have been like, wow, these are such good rewards. Those were the days. Why is this still considered stealing? There's no one here anymore. Well, I guess this is kind of their house, isn't it? I'll leave it alone. I know Loot Goblin's code and all, but I have to maintain my my status as a hero. They did really well on the little details when you zoom in. That's very true. Like, they really didn't have to go all in on all the little, like, discreet stuff, but they did. Oh, what's in the well?
More than water down here. I wonder where it leads.
Neat. New area. Look at that. I've journeyed all across this place and I'm still finding new stuff. How close am I to leveling up? 17,950. Okay. That's not too far. Jelly rooms.
What's this?
Oh.
I found something.
Stay there.
What's this? I found something.
Stay there. Nope, nope. There we go. Oh. Oh. It's legendary, but it's level 2. Yeah. Griffin's Egg. Yeah, if nothing else, it'll sell for a lot. Ah. Okay. Oh wait, I can just... This won't break on contact with you, will it, Lose? Okay, cool. Alright, come on, Lose. You and me, girl. Oh wait, hold on, I can move the beast. Alright, Lose, come on. You mean the third wheel. A lever? What's that do?
A spillage all over the floor.
Potato, 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 potato. How come this one can be open, but this one can be picked up? Very strange. Carrot. Okay, that's everything there. Well, that did something. I don't know what. Anything actually inside there? Nope, doesn't seem like it. Got a belt. Belt for the gifted. There's a book there. Nursery rhymes. Beer barrel. Jack, Jack, come bouncing back, back into my arms. Jack, Jack, step by step, you put me under your charm. Jack, Jack, smiling Jack, a smile that I am caught in. Jack, Jack, laughing Jack, forever in my heart. Play, Jack, play, play and learn. The world is ever turning. Live, Jack, live, play and learn, until long after I am gone. What level should you be when you leave Fort Joy? You've never been out of Fort Joy, so everything is new to me. That... Nougats, what would you say? Because honestly, I don't even remember what level I was when I left Fort Joy. For me, it was less a question of how strong I was and more a question of what was left to do. Once I finished all of the quests that I was, like, aware of, that's when I finally left Fort Joy. Usually 7 or 8. There you go. Usually for the last fight of the first act. Alright. Wait, where am I now? Oh, so the well just leads back into the house. Interesting. Pray tell, who's there? Who's in that house? Is there anything else that I'm forgetting? Oh, that's right, I can check my journal. That's right, I never did find the Devourer armor. We found a list of Stone Garden visitors in Riker's Rest. Apparently a traveler stole a set of dragon bone boots. Those we got. We found a remnant of a memory haunting the excavation site. The bones of the Devourer were unearthed here. A growling voice demanded we seek another piece of armor on the island without a name. The island without a name. Well, that's not Blood Moon Island. The archaeologist's spirit asked us to take him to his place of longing, an excavation site near Stone Garden. Ah, I know where this is. Ah, there's still so many quests. Oh, Whisperwood. I think it might be faster if I were to go the long way, to be honest.
Keeping it together, Bree.
Stop it. Stop it. I'm alright. I'm alright. You just hit level 2, so it tells you how far are you into the game. Gotcha. Yeah, Nugas is really helpful when it comes to this game. I've been getting better thanks to some of the builds she's shared with me. Act 1 and 2 are super large facts. Okay, so the ship should be down there somewhere. I just need to figure out how exactly to get there.
I did nothing to deserve this. Nothing.
That gave me a little start. Also, it's funny that the cave entrance can be used from here. Can I actually go down there? Maybe it's not over here. I only thought it was because there's a guy there that's mentioned something akin to what I'm looking for. Now that Tony's here, I have to be careful on what exactly I give away because I don't want to like spoil anything for his playthrough. Just started Act 1 and got my party together. Now I'm just exploring and finding things. Need to get my crew out of rags. Who is your crew, by the way? What characters are you using? Hey, look, Nougat's a couple of yarrow flowers. Isn't that such a distant memory now? It's crazy. Yarrow girl? What is this?
The enormous stone slab is covered with cryptic engravings, obscured in places by smears of dried blood. Symbols radiate from the slab's central rune, but you do not know their meaning.
You have a custom Kara Lizard, who's your ranger poly. Ifan's your tank, Sebiel as your rogue, and Lose as my enchantress. Very solid team.
The central rune is stained black with 1,000 years' worth of blood. A relatively fresh coating flakes off in the wind.
I almost made Ifan a tank at the very beginning. I was contemplating going with like a sword and shield build. Cause, you know, Link obsession and all. I'm very used to swords and shields. But I ended up going with a more of a rogue build instead, dual wielding daggers. And Sebiel was one of the characters that I was using early on, but I ended up having to replace her. God, there's still so much. If nothing else, a lot of this stuff is stuff that will be done in the next area. You're gonna go with a dual swordsmith like father from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, but found out dual wielding isn't that good in this game. And looked at your Skyrim file and saw that you're a ranger, so you said, why not? Gotcha. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame if you're not dual wielding daggers, there's not really much point to dual wielding swords. initially when I found out that we could dual wield one-handed swords, I was like, oh cool, I'll just dual wield swords then. It'll be the same, but you know. And then I realized only daggers have the backstab bonus. So I just stuck with that instead. The most OP and beginner-friendly build will always be Summoner. Always, always, always.
Do you have the book I see?
Your incarnate quite literally gets huge. Oh boy. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun as a rogue. Excuse me. Alright, you know what? I think that it's gonna cap it for this area. I think we've pretty much finished all of the quests of the most consequence. So I think it's time. I just think it's time. That being said, I'm going to talk to everyone on the. I'm going to talk to some of the people on the boat.
Keep distant. My own demons haunt me too closely. I cannot also bear the burden of yours.
You're contemplating about changing Ethan to Fane, and that's why you're going to Ranger Poly till you got Fly, and then summon a Ranger. Yeah, Fane's also pretty cool. I regret not getting him. I think if I were to go back, I would have tried to get Fane instead of maybe the Red Prince. Though the Red Prince is growing on me, so I kind of like having him with me. But in my next run, I think I'll try and get Fane.
Good to see you again. Marvelous ship you have here. Worthy of a king. My mission has a name. Adramalik. To the city of Arx we must go. She intrigues me greatly. I'd say it was brave of her to send Losa after a demon hunter, but bravery implies something to be feared. She's fearless. One eye is sun, one eye is moon. I wonder which half of her nature she yearns will prevail.
Lose is still your favorite character out of all of them? Of the little bit that I played in my own time, like as my own character, I liked what I saw of Ethan. He definitely seemed a little bit less nihilistic than his dialogue options when playing as him would imply. It seemed more of like a dry wit sort of. I liked Ethan. But Lose is great. Guess you're lucky to be at the beginning where it won't affect you yet. I know I need to make my final party soon. Yeah, it's definitely something that is good to have cemented, but it's not something that you have to like definitely have right now. But the sooner you make that decision, probably the better. Her ending definitely feels like the true ending to the game. Is that something that you only get to witness if you play as her, or will you get to witness it so long as she's in your part of your party? While she's in your party and you do her story. Got it. It's either get rid of Ethan or Sebil. Entirely up to you. I'm looking for... Maybe she's on the top of the ship. I'm looking for that girl that I just, like, rescued. I thought she would be in the ship. Maybe she's beneath. these are the two I saved. Mihail and his other friend.
It's too many of my...
Elmira.
Be on your way now, my dear. Perhaps...
Going to get rid of Sabille so you can have a rogue that doesn't need picks. Honestly, that's a good play. It's kind of funny. My lock pick is my I guess you would call him a sorcerer. Well, no, mage, spellcaster. We'll go with that. You know, I'm gonna hard save just in case they want to come back to this point. There we go. There we go. Source user? Well, the thing is, all of my characters use source.
A sudden shuffle behind you, and Los's mouth is close to your ear.
Nani?
Psst. Hey, Chief. I need to have a little chat with old Mouse about something. Mind if I butt in?
Sure, go right on ahead.
There you are, Losa. I've been eager to hear a little update. Did you do as I instructed?
Yeah, about that.
Oh, do tell. This sounds interesting.
That's one word for it, I guess. I met Jahan, and he tried the exorcism, but it didn't work. The demon's still knocking around in there, in here.
Well, leave it to me, Losa. Mama Malady will think of something.
You will?
Of course I will. Surely you know by now you're my favorite.
Really? I didn't think you liked anyone.
I didn't say I liked you. I said you're my favorite. The cherry pit at the top of the rubbish heap, if you will.
Oh god. That brought back a small memory.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Low say.
It's the nicest thing I've ever said. Aren't you supposed to be off learning how to become the divine and whatnot? Well, aren't you industrious? It seems all the riffraff's back aboard as well. Ready to set sail when you are, Your Holiness.
I just remembered something. I almost forgot one thing. No. No, stop. Stop. NPC talk, please. Hey, who's the green dot? Ah, it's just this child. Hello, child. Alright, down the hatch.
You jolt back to the world, stumbling forward. Dark smoke surrounds you, hanging in the air like black fog. This feels wrong.
Huh? Okay.
The Meister's cry cuts through the haze. You look up just in time to see what steps out of the shadows.
Hold up. Oh no! Oh, Dude, that sucks. Ugh. Oh, the smoke cleared. How lucky for me. Wait. This first. Enemy target's too far. They're like 90% in the... Ugh, whatever.
I'm ready.
You wouldn't kill yourself, would you? Nope. Ow. Oh my god, this one survives with 1 HP. Let's give Ifan hasted. I mean, not hasted evading. Ow. What a punch. Oh, you're still alive.
Worms take you.
Wait. Oh, yep, that did it. Ah, that's highly unfortunate. Hello, Siva.
Voidwoken. Damnable bloody Voidwoken.
Well, that's that. I always knew I'd die for Rivellon. I just didn't expect it was going to be in a small basement. In Driftwood, of all places. At least now you know where to go. Excellent. Although, do be wary of her. My death may change things for her. She is immensely powerful, and she is on our side. But she will not be pleased about, well, my parting. She may ask you to honor an old bargain that I had struck with her. Do not accept. Her business is with me, and me alone.
She glances at her body once more, a grim look on her face.
You need to go, Godwoken. But I have one last request. My last wish, as it were.
Of course, tell her you'll promise her anything she wants. Lean in closer to hear what she has to say. Look at her skeptically. What does she want? Turn and walk away. You don't have time to chat anymore.
I want a statue. Something modest. A simple piece of marble and gold on the steps of the cathedral, glaring out over arcs.
Meister Siva's shoulders slump, a tired, melancholic grin on her muzzle.
I would have liked to see that city again. Just once more. Give them hell, Godwoken.
Yeah, that sucks. The crumpled note is covered in numbers and letters, written in a long curling hand. 15 right, 34 left, 23 right, 35 right, 6 right, 16 left. I don't know if that's left or right.
It seems to be the code to a safe.
Yep, it's safe.
Better hang on to this.
Pick up. So Source is the lifeblood of the world, right? But using its powers is what attracts the horrible eldritch horrors of the Voidwoken. So the Magisters are a group that have discovered a way to silence Source wielders and are working on a way to rid the world of Source for good, any cost. Oi, Nuggets, was there a way to have prevented this outcome, or is it, like, scripted? It's inevitable. Hate that. I really hate scripted events. The devs are like, this is inevitable. And I'm just over here being shulk like, no! I can't change the future! There is a way, but you gotta be 1000% prepared. Don't be like Homura. Who's Homura? Oh my god, no. Magical Magica. Ugh. I don't care if I become a witch. I have to try. I have to try. No matter the cost. 100,000% prepared. Yeah, I had a feeling. I had a feeling it involved paintings. Someone like a live stream from Final Fantasy VII, but more violent. Yeah, that's basically what Source is, I guess. That's another game I need to actually get around to finishing. I can't play Remake, which is highly unfortunate because I would love to play Remake, but I do have 7 on the Switch. I just need to actually get around to playing it. It's so stupid. The thing that actually stopped me from starting, because I had started the game up, I was ready to start playing it, and then it was like, hey, name your characters, and I was like, oh no. Of all the things to get stopped by, that's got to be the dumbest reason, but it stopped me. That was months ago. Because I was like, oh no, do I just give them their canonical names, or do I self-insert? 7 is a great RPG. Second game you owned on your PS1. I owned a PS1 for a very short duration of time, and I regret giving it away. But FF7 is one game I really wish I had gotten to play before I gave it away. Right, that's where I was going. Because, my brother owned a PS1. He was quite a number of years older than I was. I'm the youngest of my siblings by far. So he owned a PS1, and one Christmas I guess he decided he didn't really want it anymore, and he gave it to me. And, the thing is, I didn't really have any games that I enjoyed playing on it. And instead of going like, hey, I can always, like, you know, go out to the store and, like, you know, get some of those games. Mind you, I was like a small child, so it wasn't really up to me, but I decided, you know what, I'll give this to my niece. She would have fun with it, I'm sure. So then a while afterwards, I actually asked for it back because she wasn't really using it, and she said, like, oh, it's in a closet somewhere in our house, and yeah, she never got around to giving it to me, so never got that back. But it's all good. Okay, so paintings. How do I have a couple on me. I do have a couple of paintings already on me. I just need to, I guess, set them up. So if they spawn over here, odds are I have to, like, put them... I have Final Fantasy X that I would really like to play. I started that forever ago, and I streamed it to a different platform, but I didn't get very far in, and unfortunately that was around the time I stopped streaming, because I had found work, and that work was, like, really time-consuming and draining, so I basically given up on streaming for a while. The extra large paintings, I don't know if I have any on me. The thing is, I'm also having a hard time telling which paintings are extra large as far as being in my inventory goes. But it's fine. Those will totally block it, right? Absolutely. Of course they will. Just watch. Watch. Ye of little faith. This is going to play out perfectly to my favor. 100%. 1000%. I have no doubts in my mind. None whatsoever. I only had those 2 paintings, but that's okay. That's all it's going to take. Really, I mean, what more really do I need? X isn't the greatest out of the series. If you like classic games, you would recommend 3 or 6. I think I might have started 3 back on like the DS. In fact, I think I own a couple of different versions of 3, because I think I had gotten it for like the GBA, and then without realizing it, I think I got it for... Actually, no, I think that was 4. And I've heard really good things about 6. The reason I was gonna play 3 X is because it's like my friend's favorite. My friend adores X. And that's like the primary reason I was going to play that one. Alright, Nougats, check this out. Totally gonna work. 100%, 1000% gonna work. A couple of traps. I probably have a couple of traps I can maybe set. Maybe. Like this undeployed firestorm trap. Maybe. You know what? No. Traps are dirty. Traps are cowardly. I don't need traps. There's absolutely no need for traps. You know what there is need for? Bodyguards. Check this out. Hear me out. Watch this. Red Prince stands right here. Right here. See that little gap? That little gap in the paintings that they could totally shoot through? It's not there anymore. Beast. He's a short guy, but he's stout. And stout means wide. Probably. So we're just gonna put him right on here. Right on there. Lose, she's got a shield. She's a strong girl with she's a strong girl with a strong shield. Ethan, move, please. Boom, right there. Final Fantasy 3 in America was Japanese 6. America only got FFF 1 on NES, skip 2, 3 for NES. So 2 in America is 4, and then 3 is 6, and 7 is 7. Huh. I'm very confused. I mean, because I'm not saying like the originals for the NES and SNES. I'm talking like the Game Boy Advance and the Nintendo DS ports.
You jolt back to the world. The Meister's cry.
Huh? I beg your pardon? That was nonsense. Nonsense, I tell you. It stopped at the painting, but she still died. No, we're taking this from the top. We're taking that from the top. From the top. The DS was the first time 3 was released in America. Yeah, it was the one with the guy with the shadow armor. I don't remember any names. This was like forever ago. Shall now be known as Homura. Stop it. No, I won't be, because this is gonna work. Ye of little faith. It's 100,000 billion trillion % going to work. Are you linking me, Madoka Magica? I've seen that anime, okay? Hold on. I knew how to say "I will not forgive you for this" in Japanese, you would be very sad right now. Well, gosh, if you love her that much, it'll work out, Homura. Arigato. Oh no, I totally understand, Tony. I just wasn't sure if you thought that I was talking about like having played them on the on those consoles. Cause I never owned a an NES or a Super Nintendo. My neighbor owned an NES, but I never got my hands on one. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is fix that painting because it was super angled, like ridiculously angled. So we're gonna drop the item. Now it's facing forward, better coverage. Now you move it. See, we've made a perfect wall, or at least like almost perfect. Are there any paintings in here? All right, Siva. If you expect me to save your life here, I'm gonna need you to work with me, lady. All right, we're gonna move this over ever so slightly because I think maybe they snuck a shot in or something. Kind of ridiculous, not gonna lie. But watch, it's gonna be perfect. We've got this. We can do this with the power of teamwork, friendship, the power of friendship primarily, and anime protagonism. We've got this. Boom. No gaps. None. Lose, front and center. Boom. Right there. Are there any, like... Yeah. And now I put Ifan, like, right here. Talk to her as far away from her as possible. So just give her, like, a bit of a buffer. Hold up. Like right here. Yeah, perfect. There are no gaps. This is like the Gungnir technique.
You jolt back to the world, stumbling forward. The Meister's cry cuts through the haze. You look up just in time to see what steps up.
No need to run. We've got this. We don't got this. No one else takes damage. No one else takes damage. This is the perfect shield. How do you die? Why are you so frail? Okay. We've got one more chance at this. I have an idea. She was already bleeding out from before. Yeah, but I healed her. She's fine. She's A-okay. I mean, these chumps, they do like 2 damage. Siva, kind of lacking, not gonna lie. Alright, don't worry, we've got this. I'm just gonna hit up the old town square, find the NPCs that I've sold all of my jillion paintings to. Maybe hit up the Lady Vengeance if I really need a giant portrait of Alexander. It's all gonna work out. It's all gonna be perfect. No, in no way, shape, or form am I erecting a statue of Lizard Lady. Because she's gonna make it. She'll stand on the stairs of the cathedral herself. And she can use, like, Fortify on herself or something to emulate the effect. I don't know. Heart of Steel. This is the run, guys. This is the run. After I finish this, I'm thinking of maybe switching over to either Pokemon Unite or Guilty Gear Strive. One of the two would be pretty cool, I think. Okay, yes, okay. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up this ladder. I think she might have a painting in here. Nope. This lady lives a very minimalist life. Normally that's fine. Kind of not being cooperative in this instance. I totally sold portraits to you, right?
Buying or selling? Capital.
Capital.
Good luck to you.
Okay, we got some paintings here. We got a painting of a battle.
I don't come visit your ton. Who will?
Painting of a man. Painting of a landscape. One more for good measure.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
I'm over encumbered. That's fine. Someone hold these, please. Oh wow, those are a lot heavier than I anticipated. Sort by latest added. For insubordination. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Alright. This time for sure. Where am I? I did heal her, right? Pretty sure I healed her, like, with Lose. Yeah, see? Full health. I'm just gonna pick these up. Actually, you know what? No, those are backup. Huh? Beast! I don't need that over there, man. What are you doing? Migo's dead? I see. Alas, poor Migo. On the bright side, yeah, some nice stuff you can pick up. If you have any questions regarding Migo, feel free to ask. If not, that's a-okay too. Beast, where did you put that painting? Right. Oh, that one wasn't a big one. I mean, it's like bigger, but it's not big enough. Where did that go? Where did my portrait of a knight go? There's two. Pick up. I need to drop them in a way that it's not just a stack of them. Split, please. Okay. There we go. Drop. Drop. Yeah, yeah. I will say that, there is something that you can do to, prevent that. Oh, I can rotate it. Nice. Yeah. Perfect. And just for good measure, this is how we save our friends. This is how we save a life. You had the flower? That's weird. It should have done the thing then. Weird.
You jolt back to the Meister's Crag.
Nani? That did even less. That did even less to stop it. Were these too big of a portrait? I mean, not big enough. Nuggets, help me understand. that somehow did even less. What do you mean I'm not prepared? I can't? So putting paintings in front of her will not stop the Thanos snap. And yeah, the arrow flower. Maybe it depends on the dialogue options that you take. Is it just that the portraits that I got weren't large enough? If I were to get a larger portrait, would that do it? Or is it just inevitable? Not enough of them? Say no more. I'll get more. I have the resources. I have the time. I have everything. I think there was a portrait of Alexander on this boat that I never took down. And those are like the largest ones. Maybe further down. There it is. You mean target's too heavy. How heavy is it? 150. I see. Have a nice day. I mean, Beast could theoretically hold it if I were to empty his entire inventory. It's only with a mod that you can save her? Nuggets, you kind of... Nuggets, you... What did you do to me, Nuggets? You made me spend all my gold for you buying portraits that I'd already sold to a man, Nuggets. Made me like reload this game like 5 times. 5 times, Nuggets, 5 times. Learning experience. What am I learning? What death looks like? I already know, okay? Played with mods for like the last 4 playthroughs. Good, 2, no, Nuggets. It's just fantastic. It's real good for you, buddy. I'm happy. Great, Nuggets. You broke him. You broke the streamer, Nuggets. Look what you did. I hope you're proud of yourself, Nuggets. Is there a mod? Is there a mod for fixing the streamer after you break him? Is there a mod for fixing the streamer after you break him? Maybe download that off of Game Banana. I did it for the content. It's, hey. You hear that, Nuggets? That was the sound of me breaking. We could play Pico Park. You need the sad violin song. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, one more time for posterity. I'm not gonna try and save her, I'm just gonna get the quest over with. We'll promise her statue. Made of gold and marble. My gold! Can't believe it. Throw one of the bulls at them, if only. Yeah, just pocket a bull. We save her life and we get some pork chops afterwards. What do you have to say about this apprentice?
Stay strong on your holy mission, Godwoken. Vampirism. It is as twisted and cruel as the legends say. But these vampires suck no blood, only source. To consume a being's source is to consume their memories, their loves, their essence, all the echoes of themselves gone. It is worse than death. It is oblivion.
Understandable, Tony. I hope you have a lot of fun with the game, and I'll catch you around. Maybe with a different game next time.
You jolt back to the world. Stump the Meister's cry.
Alright, busters. You're done in this town. I have a lot of pent-up frustration that I need to get worked out of my system. Stop punching Losei. You've got the touch. Oi, oi, how come you didn't get hit by me throwing my friend at you? Nope, doesn't reach. Is it because of the smoke? How long will the smoke be there? I'm in battle, so that's fire's gonna stay there. I don't need a target to be inside. I just need. I thought it was one of those kinds of skills. Path is interrupted anyway. I need to move like over at least here. They mean targets out of sight. Eh. Are you technically undead? Nope. Ugh. Let's take a quick nap.
Voidwook. Well, that's that. Excellent. She is immense. She may ask you.
She glances at
You need to go, Godwoken. I want to stat.
Meister Sievers.
I would have liked to see that city.
It seems to be the code to a safe. Better hang on to this.
And what have you to say of this?
Stay strong on your holy
Nope.
mission.
I thought maybe you might have something to say, like, oh hey, now the master can see me too again. Nope. Okay. Now that we've done that. Huh? No, I don't want a map marker. I just Oh hey, we all leveled up. Neat. Huh. One of the more tame level ups. I always prefer when I get like the extra little whatchamacallit? Like Melody, where are you? Wait, do you have something to say to me? Something else to say to me?
Jahan deeply inhales the sea air and smiles content.
No. Okay.
So?
Her eyes flash with something. Anger perhaps, or fear.
But never mind. We better focus on the task at hand.
She looks straight ahead, ignoring you.
Ready to set sail when you are, Your Holiness.
Okay. And with that,
Fantastic. Now, on to the interesting part.
okay.
After many adventures, the party finally reached the place where Godwoken go to become divine. But more surprises and difficult choices awaited.
Yes, this might be something.
Here we are, the Nameless Isle. Here I thought Malady was unimaginative. Still, it's what's on the inside that counts, isn't that right? And this is the place you're meant to become a god. I can't help but wonder exactly what you intend to do with such a power.
Tariel will do what needs to be done for the good of the realm. Say that power, once yours, will be yours to wield as you see fit. Say you still aren't convinced you're the person for the job.
I have no doubt about that, but do remember, you can do what's good for you, too. All things in balance, you know. You'll want to hurry now. Divinity is waiting, after all. I'm hardly an expert on the matter, but I'm smart enough to put 2 and 2 together. Where there is an ocean of source, there is a well for drawing from it. To rise to divinity, you probably need to take a gulp. Though I'm sure it won't be that simple. Excellent question. Normally, this place ought only to be known to Godwoken, but judging by the ships burning in the bay, there's been a breach, let's call it. Regardless of who's on the island, all that matters is who ascends. Make sure that's you. The strongest will survive and ascend.
Look at that island, Quercus. Covered in forest. A true forest. Can you smell it? Over the stink of the water. Millennia of mulch. Those woods are ancient. Where better to find a clue about the Great Acorn? Some of those trees could even date back to the first forest. The Knights of Dre will never find us here. A perfect sanctuary to pause and complete our research. There's no rest for the wicked, Quercus. And even less for those out to save the world, it seems. Somewhere on this ancient isle, there must be a clue that will help us stop the Acorn. We must tread carefully. I'm sure such a wonderland will be dangerous, but at least it should be free from the Knights of Dre.
The cat leans into your palm, rubbing against you and almost unseating his small passenger.
Quercus, please have some dignity. I swear civility is dead. Anyway, we have something for your new best friend.
The squirrel reaches out and hands you a piece of bark, covered in tiny, scratched handwriting.
Something I discovered in your lizard friend's basement. She won't miss it, but use it well.
Cool. New recipes. Oh wait, there are recipes, not actual tomes.
Gareth greets you warmly. He's oddly chipper. More chipper than you've ever seen him, and certainly more chipper than most people mourning dead loved ones.
I should thank you. I don't know what came over me. Praise Lucian, I had you to put me on the right track. I'm grateful for your kindness. I needed time to think. My parents led good lives. I'd rather celebrate them for the love they gave me than to wail over their loss. Besides, we have work to do. Once we anchor at the Nameless Isle, I'll scout ahead, see if I can help locate the council and ease the way. I'll report to you on what I find. Nonsense. I just had to take time to renew my spirit. Lucian said, I will refresh the tired and satisfy the weary. Words as true today as when he said them.
Gareth offers his farewell and hums to himself. You recognize the tune, Blessed and Bold, a hymn praising Lucian.
You don't look very divine to me. What are you waiting for?
I can sense the raw powers of the source rippling through the air. The island, yonder. It is doom or destiny. Naught but the demon I'm hunting. A trivial task, really.
Jahan takes you by the arm, his voice a whisper.
In before, don't let Lose ascend.
By the by, do please remember the warning I gave you in the woods. Should Losa come close to divine ascension, you must act. You must kill her.
You must mind your own beeswax.
Quite odd how we've traveled so far in each other's company, yet we've never spoken. I am Tarquin, Consider me at your service for trading and such.
Why did you auto-speak to the Red Prince of all things?
Quite a
people?
journey I've found myself on with you. Is this where it ends, I wonder? Why, my dear Ifa, you already have the finest safeguard possible for traversing this place. A mercenary's reputation. If there's fighting on that island, I'm sure that my former comrades will be making use of the lone wolves to help their cause. Remember your lupine motto, Glehu Duma. That may be just the thing to keep you safe. I wish I could offer you more in return for finding anathema, but alas. My efforts continue. I must admit it's quite an intricate piece to work with, even for someone like myself. I remain confident of success, though. Pursuit of my interests has led me to fall in with some disreputable company in my time. For a short while, one such group was the Black Ring. I know, not something to be proud of, but they let me do as I wished, so desperate they were for aid after the Deathfall cut them down to size. A fine arrangement, until they started preaching about this God King and his infernal covenant.
He snorts derisively.
The last thing this world needs is another would-be god, and an army of fools willing to follow him. It's a sop to all the fools who think that someone will grant them power and immortality in return for loyalty. This God King has caused to make war with the Seven, and the Covenant is how he's gathered his army. They become sworn, as it was put to me, bound to serve, die, and be reborn for the God King for as long as he wishes. Then at some ill-defined point in the future, they think they'll be rewarded. You should have seen them all. On their knees, worshipping a new tyrant just to spite 7 old ones. I got away from them while I still could. Unfortunately, Dallas was waiting to snatch me.
Tread carefully, my dear. Those are Black Ring banners that I spy on the shore. I studied the tablet that you so generously provided. It showed me everything I need to know about creating a functional Swornbreaker. Once I have that, I'll be free of the Covenant. And free to spend the rest of my days with Mahali. See those structures further inland? Remarkably like those from the caverns of the Black Pits, aren't they? Should you discover the parts needed for a Swornbreaker, please bring them to me. I'll make it worth your while. Also, you will likely encounter sworn followers of the God King on that island, I suspect. I would avoid combat if possible. Death can be less than final for them, if the God King wills it.
Almira doesn't respond right away. Instead, she turns and gazes intently at the island. After a long moment, she finally speaks.
I sense a familiar presence. The Sallow Man. Yes. He's there somewhere. Likely commanding Black Ring forces. You should seek him out. He's a foul creature, but not opposed to cutting a deal. Beware his underlings, though. If they challenge your presence, pose as a thrall of mine, and you should gain safe passage. My name should still command respect among them.
Do what you must in this place, sorcerer. I don't want to linger a moment longer than necessary.
And now we arrive at the Nameless Isle. Completely brand new area. Uh-oh. Why are you over encumbered? Oh, because you're carrying a lot of stuff. I can send this strength stuff to the Lady Vengeance. Actually, it was probably a bad idea because now I'm never going to get around to selling it. That should be good.
These bodies have been purged.
Who could have done this?
I suspect we shall soon find out.
Acts 3. Here we are. The Waypoint Shrine. Very interesting.
Before you stands a shrine of a particularly strange design. You've seen machinery like this before, in the cave beneath the Black Pits. Here too, the apparatus thrums with power and seems to pull you in.
Follow the carnage, and something is sure to happen. Oh, I found a red dot. I also found a green dot. Hello, green dot. To whom do you belong? Are you Black Ring? You're probably Black Ring.
Quick as a flash, the Magister has an
Oh, you're
arrow
a
notched on
Magister.
his raised bow. He falters. A glimmer of recognition crosses his face, followed a moment later by a wry smile.
My Fort Joy savior. I never thought I'd clap eyes on you again.
I don't even remember you, but apparently I saved you. Cool.
You always seem
Oh
to
yeah,
catch
you
me
were the
from
one in
nowhere,
the...
unfortunately. My
Yeah.
group was slaughtered by Black Ring. I'm the only survivor. What are you doing here?
He was the one we saved in the basement, right? The one that was like busted for trying to help people. See that your God woken. Somewhere on this island lies your destiny. Say that you were shipwrecked and swam ashore to this island. Claim that you heard there are great riches to be found here. You came to see for yourself.
A skeptical eyebrow arches upwards.
You, Godwoken? That seems unlikely. Never mind. There are more important matters at hand. Bishop Alexander and the others might still be out there. I need to find them. Let me stay by your side for now. You can count on my bow in any fights to come.
He nods.
I never thought I'd follow him. Not after Fort Joy. But he won over us veterans, Magister and Paladin alike. He's like a different man, now that he's found the path to divinity. He broke free from Dallas and Breedman's influence, and they tried to murder him for it. Them and their white Magisters. Us loyalists had to stand by his side. The fracturing of the Divine Order, the Voidwoken crisis, multiple attempts on his life. He's let none of it deter him. Now ascension is within sight at last.
He slings a quiver of arrows across his back and nods.
Eyes sharp.
You frown with surprise. Alexander vanished along with all the others when the Lady Vengeance breached the Hall of Echoes. You assumed he was dead.
Oh, won't he be ever so happy to see us? This is going to be extra fun.
Cutting him down a second time will be even more satisfying than the first. And this time, it'll be permanent.
If he still thinks he's the one that will replace Daddy Dearest, he's in for a surprise.
Never you mind that we're saying all of this while Dolores is like 2 feet behind us. Well, we've found a friend. Though that friend will soon be foe. There's a Magister camp. I have to walk through some oil to get to it. That monkey needs to chill. Each page of this tome is the same as the last. The leaves were likely meant to be torn out and given to the ailing and diseased. The leaves instantaneously incurs headaches, cough, cold, sneezing, hiccups, gout, sexual sickness, and even the palsy. For treatment, visit Gregorius Swan, the fields by Driftwood. Ah, yes, good old I like barrels.
Black Ring. Could they be doing the purging?
The plot thinnens.
As if from nowhere, a sweating warrior appears before you.
Who are you? How did you do that?
Who the hell's be yow?
Who's attacking?
Thralls to Almira. I borrow Yawa grunts, mistress. The Divine Order pigs me here at the temple, and I would have Yawa pets kill him.
He points you towards the nearby temple, where a skirmish continues.
Yow have Yawa orders. Get to it. Don't disappoint me, mistress. The God King shall hear of this. Yawa thralls must fight with us.
Comprehension spreads across his face, and he bares his teeth.
I fear not death, for I shall have eternal life. Yow should fear your own demise, for yow it is your end.
Yare, yare, yare. Yore, yare, yare. Yare, yare, does it. Pray tell, where are you going, dog? Oh, he's going for the high ground. Let's go ahead and make sure the that beast is feeling alright. Move down here, closer into the fray. And then we'll... Yeah, global cooling seems alright. No real need. I'll hold off. There's not even really any magic characters around at the moment. Phoenix dive in. Hello there. I forgot to encourage. Oh well. Yep, basic attack will do. Oh, I can control Dolores. Interesting, okay. How much AP did that dude have? He went on a marathon run. Why? You could have easily have thrown that in a way that wouldn't have hit me. I mean, it barely did anything, but still. Oh, Nether, why would you teleport him away from me? I need him close so I can hit him. You're a fool. Go on then, Skull. Take a step, I dare you. See what happens. Go on. Try and leave the flame. Go on. Eh. Thanks for the free damage, dummy. No, beast. You just walked through that pillar. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend you didn't. That is exactly what you did. No. No, not worth. Not worth at all. How much further can I... That should do it. There we go.
Prepare yourself.
And this should finish it. Maybe? Nah, I missed. I find it funny that he, like, firebombed his own friend just because they have shackles of pain. So it's like, I will hurt you by hurting my friend. Okay, okay, Beast is hurting. I do have a means of clearing that. Yeah. Honestly, kind of not worth. But it's really the only action I can take right now. Oh, it heals too. Okay, cool. In that case, some extra healing for you. And since you guys missed the initial encourage, and just like that, he's back at full health. You, on the other hand, will never be at full health.
Prepare yourself.
Nice. I will say, I kind of think that he's doing more damage than my actual team. You crippled him and you knocked him down? That's kind of a waste. Oh, she purposely did that. Oh, it's my turn. Is there anyone else beyond those two? The one all the way back there. Guess I'll tag this one. Wait, no, not that one. This one. Oh, I can't teleport them when they're frozen? That sucks. Not quite close enough. You. Yes, you. No, I missed. That's basically about all I could do for this turn. I'll just go ahead and give myself some armor back. Alright, next basic attack should do it. Huh, isn't she supposed to get an executioner bonus? Oh well, guess it doesn't matter. Oh, this will work well, since he's an archer. Boom, get blinded.
Glory is mine.
Oh, there's still one alive down there. I didn't even notice them. Go on then, take a nice little stroll through the fire and the flames. Nice. I didn't even have to do anything during that one. So the one up there is the only one that's left at this point, right? Yes. Oh, lame. Double lame. But what if I got closer? Still lame. Okay, in that case... Okay, never mind. I'll just, get, like, 2 feet from your face. Can I do it then? Yeah, there we go.
Ready.
You just have to, like, smash the glass right in your face. Alright, once I finish up this battle and maybe like talk to people there, I think I'm gonna wrap up for the day. This next attack might do it. 229. This one. The backstab. I think it might. Yep. 512. Perfect. You have a lot of stuff on you. Those are some nice boots to give to Lose. Black Mare. Swirling beneath this mare's obsidian surface, shadows flit and flutter. You can see your own reflection, but you can certainly see something else. I don't know what that is, but let me take it just in case it's something. Alright. Let's go ahead and talk to our friends that we just...
Breathless, the Magister fishes out a canteen of water. She gulps half of it down, then splashes blood and grime from her face with the rest. She nods at you, a touch wary.
My thanks for your help. But who are you?
Say that you're Godwoken. You've come to this place to fulfill your destiny. Say you're an explorer. You just happened upon this place. Tersely state that you came to her aid when she needed it. That's all she needs to know.
Fortunate for me, it seems. Let me return the favor. If you need shelter, look for the bishop and the rest of my comrades. They retreated north to our rendezvous point. We'll head there once we've tended to our fallen. Isn't it bloody obvious? They're destroying the sacred temples and killing everyone in sight. If I were you, I'd get out of the open as soon as possible. Our true leader has returned and united us. It's nothing short of a miracle he's made it this far. He's dodged assassins more than once. Now it's our holy duty to safeguard him until he becomes the next divine. And that means putting these black ring devils to the sword.
My thanks to you and your friends. I had never died before. I felt so much pain, so much fear. It was delicious. A shame I shall not taste death again once my lord returns. But when he does, you will beg for the sweet aroma of death. Oh no, there you are quite mistaken. I have already taken his covenant, and he rewards his loyal followers.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Alright. You got back up. I'll just have to knock you back down. Okay, but why there though? You could have just put it around him, and then if he like so much as slipped, he would have gotten... Well, it doesn't matter.
I'll yield to none.
This turn should end it, assuming I don't somehow miss a frozen target, which is within the realm of possibility, mind you. Does it say how much my basic attack does? No, it doesn't. In like relation to how much damage these do. 340. Alright, and then Beast should finish it. Alright, so we're not talking to him again. The Source Vampirism would probably make sure that he doesn't come back, but I'm not gonna do that. You just go ahead and loot everything I can.
We have to tend to our dead before... So few of us are left. A direct attack against the Black Ring would be suicide.
Black Ring Diary. Day 3, still quiet here. The portal continues to direct the ocean into the old orc temple, and as long as it does so, we have to stand here and guard it. How does that sallow man expect us to please the God King if we aren't given a chance to wet our blades with divine order blood? Alright, with that I'm going to save, and that's going to be it for today's stream. Thank you once again for joining me. I am going to be sending you guys over to... Nowhere. I'm sending you nowhere. You'll have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll see you around. Until then, farewell.